Just a big heads up, ladies and gentlemen. Before we begin here, I just want to let you guys know we are going to be changing some rules around for our chat room. As it says in the beginning there, we might not be able to talk to everybody on the chat, but we are going to be cracking down heavily on spammed questions. If you start posting a question more than once, drowning out everybody else, where you will be put on timeout at least once. If you do it again, you'll get a second warning. And if you do it a third time, you will be banned from the chat. If you'd like to get unbanned from the chat, please visit shadedsitestudios.com, contact section, whatever. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you guys know. Enjoy the episode. If you by any chance see anybody spamming any questions there, feel free to let us know. And thank you. Enjoy tonight's episode. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I did it wrong. Ah, crap. Greetings, and welcome to tonight's episode of MySTREAMy Brony Theater 4000. Hello! Tonight is called, seriously, they really clicked on it. Guys, they clicked on it. They clicked on it.
What is wrong with you people?
I don't know.
Fools.
I'm here with Justin.
Fell right into our trap card.
Activate magic card. So I'm here with Justin Squared and Zach. Yay! Justin, you look really nice.
I know, I'm a sexy motherfucker.
Yeah, so does Cruiser.
Thank you.
I like your hair combed back. I like your hair combed back, whereas mine leans forward and I got that Tom Cruise kind of look.
All you need.
We're complimenting each other's looks. The Yowie fanships are coming true.
You just need the Scientology membership and you're good to go.
I got a membership to Orange Soda today. Does that count?
Close enough.
Woohoo!
Okay, Cal.
I was trying. The funny thing, I was trying not to do the Family Guy joke. Remember, where he goes through Cleveland's mail and he's got a subscription to a magazine called Grape Soda today. I don't even get the joke. It's like stupid.
I think they're trying to make a racist joke.
Does that mean Kel was a racist joke the entire time?
I don't think so, because when I met Cal, he told me he legitimately loved orange soda that much.
Are you serious?
Although it is still a stereotype.
Anyway, speaking of Keenan and Kel, I got a little surprise for Justin Jablonski. But first today we're going to be playing our favorite opening game. Justin Jablonski, what are you eating?
I'm eating Korean ramen. It's spicy.
Can you show it to us?
Doesn't look like much.
Yeah.
Mr. Mudj Brony 1 says, so what exactly do you do on these streams? That's a good question, ladies and gentlemen. What do we do on these streams?
We act like idiots.
We act like idiots, talk about stuff about shows, stuff about life, and stuff about our projects and everything like that. We have a good time, a very fun time there with everybody answering questions and having a good time there. And everybody seems to do it. We've been doing it for 1.5 years. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
And we flash
more
our boobs.
years.
And we flash our boobs sometimes.
Yeah, everybody should be wearing these.
Anyway, as I was saying, I got a little bit of a little surprise here for Justin Jablonski. I was going through my books today because I'm prepping for Thanksgiving, and I came across this little gem in my collection there.
Oh, nice.
I came across an old Nickelodeon magazine, and it's from, let me see here. I used to get these delivered to my house all the time here, and let me see what we got here. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Holy shit! I forgot how small these were. This thing is clearly falling apart, but yeah. So let me see what we got here. What do we got here in dates? Where's the dates always? When did? Oh yeah, August 2007, issue number 133.
Nice.
Hey, Hey, apparently that's right. Nerdy Sheet Universe came back from Ranger Stop. How was Ranger Stop? Stephen Bryant. Oh well. He says, hello, Evan and gangs. Which one is gangs?
Howdy.
Wait, which one is gangs? I got Jablonski, there's Cruiser, and Zach. Is Zach gangs? I don't know. So yeah, we got this whole thing here. It's just talking about Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, a very the underrated one in my opinion. And yeah, I'm looking at how short this thing was, and it was filled with stuff. Look, an article for High School Musical 2.
Oh, the best one.
Well, actually, honestly, I saw the first one and I thought it was not so bad. Wow, there's a word search for the Simpsons movie. Remember when the Simpsons movie came out?
Yeah, I remember the Simpsons movie.
Wasn't that bad? I thought it was okay.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
Definitely got some chuckles out of it.
yeah, I got some good stuff. I had some good Fox jokes in there. It was really good.
So,
Now- Go.
what were you gonna say? Okay. Oh, and speaking of blasts from the past, we have a little treat for everyone.
We do.
You do?
I know. There's an ad for Hannah Montana in here.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot that even existed.
I recently found my first picture of my first ever cosplay.
Your first ever cosplay. When were you a cosplayer?
Ever since 2010, so
That's
you guys
ever-
get to see me as a senior from high school.
Okay, I'm looking at you here. I got that's.
Yeah, it's the guy from Prototype.
Is that what you
Yep.
are? Is that what you are? You're the guy from Prototype.
Yep.
I thought you were. The
I freaking made that. I made that arm blade too. It didn't even last the whole day.
Looks like you're carrying a garbage bag.
Funny story. I couldn't paint it in time, so yeah, it was just garbage bag all over it.
I thought you were the guy dressed as friggin' Datara over there. I remember when before the English dub came by, everybody kept calling Datara Daidara. It was weird. Yeah, I like that you got the two Nekos there. There's Kagome. I don't know. That looks like Cameron.
No, that's my friend Alex.
Alex
Well,
looks-
I,
yep.
I haven't talked to him since high school.
Alex,
so.
he doesn't he look like Cameron? Zach
He does.
kind of does. Oh my god. So yeah, it's better than Evan Higgins' cosplay of Sephiroth. I'm not going to show that, but you know. So yeah, that happened. Ooh, Kool-Aid. Summer prank summer labels. That's pretty cool. Drama Queen. I don't even know what these are supposed to be of. It's
So
weird.
is everyone done? Can I go, or
Yeah.
someone else gonna say something?
Don't
You
leave.
go.
We like you.
Okay, thank you. Now I just got back from Anime. Why is that how you pronounce it?
Anime. I don't remember.
Oh god damn it, Evan!
It was Amore Awai.
It was spelled WAI.
I think it was Anime Awai. That's all I remember.
Whatever, useless. Anyway, this was actually my very first anime con. I have been to a ton of conventions, but never one dedicated to anime. And it was a bit of a different experience because it was my first. I wasn't autograph hunting, nor was I working it. I was there just to do an interview with Aki Glance, who plays Miss Biz on the show.
I mean, technically, if you want to get technical, I technically well, did I send you there, or did you send yourself there to do the interview? I forget.
What are you talking about, dude? You weren't there. You didn't
No,
send me anyway.
No, I thought I'm thinking of something else. I thought I said go do an interview with Augie Glancy or something like that, or maybe I might have done something else. I don't remember. Hey, Drake and Josh.
Like we said.
Question: have you ever been to MetroCon by chance?
Hi, Emily.
Not yet.
Okay.
I refuse.
Why is that, Evan?
I don't like it. Well, here's the thing. The MetroCon staff I don't really like. I think they were really rude last time I was there. I was only there for a brief time though. We were trying to give away pamphlets for the gala when we were working it, and the security guard literally took the entire pamphlets out of my hands and threw them all away. So yeah, I'm like saying to myself, this group is whack. I'm not coming back here.
Well, anyway, and it was also my first time seeing a Vocaloid show. This was a different experience. I was definitely intrigued by it. It just seems so kind of bizarre to me that there's no real artist. It's these holographic characters. It even just makes me wonder, like, wait a minute, if it's all done by these characters, then what do you do, Aki? I should have asked that question probably in the interview.
She's the voice, so she technically is the artist in a way.
Yeah, she is. It's not easy to do. I'm gonna say that.
No, not at all. In fact, the one thing I wanted her to make clear in the interview is that you still need talent to do this. Because at first glance, it kind of seems like turning auto-tune into a genre of music.
It's not.
What's that?
It's not. It's like it's technically like you say that you have to do the same notes like over and over and over and over again until you like layer them and it makes like a metallic-esque sound or something like that.
Yeah, and the other thing I thought that was interesting was that the characters that you see on the screen, which it's not projected on a piece of glass, it's projected on a screen. The crowd, first of all, it took up a good chunk of the room. Like I said, the room was like maybe 3/4 full. So these people knew Aki's work.
Yeah, she's big.
Yeah, and so whenever a character would come on, people would actually cheer, like they actually knew who they were. There were even a few people cosplaying as the characters.
Are you serious?
And as I was letting people in, I saw two of them. I go, okay, now you're just showing off.
So apparently the voice actress for Miss Biz is busier than we thought, basically. And
she's actually going to London, I think, next month.
Yeah, she's going back on the world tour. It's really good.
Well, after that, she's taking a performance hiatus until February.
Probably a good idea. I mean, like, you need a break.
Yeah, I actually suggest to her, maybe she actually make this for Equestria girls.
Well, that's the thing. Like, last year she came here after the hurricane, and we went to the mall, and we were talking at the sushi go round where we said where I said if we ever do the gala again, would you be willing to do a show there? She's like, yeah, sure. I mean, like, I can do the vocalize. I give them like pony ears or something like that. I thought that cute.
Yeah, I think that's actually something I think the Brony fandom would like to see, because I do believe that they want new content, not just your standard review or analysis. I do think they want something different.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, but yeah, did you like the concert? Was it good?
Yeah, it was. She did ask me if I had any criticisms, and I made sure to be constructive. I did not want to sound like a troll.
Yeah.
I told her, but the few criticisms that I did have was, one, I thought the vocals were a bit too high pitched. To which she said, "Okay, that's fair." So I knew that. So the fact that she believed that I was being fair kind of shows that I was taking it seriously as well.
True.
Yeah, and I also thought it was a bit too loud. Now, granted, I was up in front, but that being said, she did tell me that again, that was also a fair criticism. She's not, that sometimes she can have trouble with the sound system, and I think the one thing I suggested to her was perhaps maybe you can travel with sound absorbing panels, and you don't even have to buy the special foam for that stuff. You can actually just make your own panels out of just towels. Those actually work better. She goes, "Oh,
You should probably help her out with more on that then."
Yeah, so it was definitely a good experience. I'm glad I got a chance to see something like this.
Yeah, it didn't.
Because to be quite honest, I do see this having a future, not just at conventions, but with music and concerts as well.
Well, they actually did do something like that, and they kind of do, but it's not just Vocaloid anymore.
Yeah.
And that is?
Yeah, the Squid Sisters have concerts.
Yeah.
I would have loved to go to that. Something like that.
Wait,
even like contemporary music has had this with the Gorillaz, that band.
Gorillaz.
Yep.
Because from what I understand, like whenever they do a live show, there's like there is a band actually playing, but you don't see them. You see these projected screens that have the characters moving around.
Yeah, sometimes with the Vocaloids, sometimes it's a screen, sometimes it's glass. It's like it's a really interesting effect, honestly. Like,
she told me. Go ahead.
And Matt, and here's the thing with the challenge of Vocaloids stuff there. By the way, hi guys, how you doing? I'm glad you're liking the show there, my J Brony 1. Hope you enjoy the show.
Hope you guys are enjoying it.
I think we're getting a good audience tonight, guys. Thanks for coming. Yeah, man. Thanks for coming to listen to us talk for 2 hours. Here's the thing. You look at the character being portrayed on there, right? Like you see him dancing.
Ooh.
Can you imagine how hard it must be to like being able to play along with the Vocaloid dancing, like knowing where each note has to be, but knowing that because the character's on clearly preset, right? It's clearly a preset there. Imagine how hard it is with live bands.
Yeah, in fact,
like
Brendan Small, who was the creator of Metalocalypse and Death Clock, he told me that when they actually first did a tour of this, they basically toured with again with a live band, and there was also the screens that projected, not just the characters playing, but also all the theatrics, we'll say, all the background stuff.
So,
and he said you have to be in sync with this thing, otherwise it's not going to work.
So yeah, I think Aki had like a lucky break basically. It was like hold on a second here. Atrocity Iqueen says to be honest, the recent Gorilla shows has Damon and company playing these days. No kidding.
Well, that's what I remember in the beginning of their career, at least when it came to performing live.
Oh, and speaking of gorillas, there's an update with their storyline. Murdoch is out of jail, so they're back in with the gorilla. He's back with them. I don't know when Ace is gonna leave. Yes, Ace from the Powerpuff Girls, Gangrene Gang.
Are you serious?
Has been in gorillas.
Seriously?
So I did get some footage for it. She did tell me that there is. If you guys want to see some of the footage I took for it, go to Facebook and type in Green Jellovision. Jellovision's one word, and you can see some of the footage I upload. It's I hope the footage came out good enough for you guys to see.
I'm sorry, you're gonna need to repeat that, Cruz, or you kind of like timed out there.
Which part?
That last thing you just said after you did.
I just hope that the footage came out good enough for you guys to make out the characters and see what's going on.
Let me see if I can find it right now. Like I'm trying to find. I have to like find it here. Here, I looked it up, but on Facebook, all I got was Jellyvision, that video game company that made Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the video game. It was a good game.
So while he's doing that, I was playing Stardew Valley, and one of the characters is an absolute dick. The blacksmith, the blacksmith in this game. He, my character is in a relationship with his crush.
By the way, Jablonski, there's an echo.
There's an echo?
Yeah. Never had this problem with Skype.
I can't run Skype on my computer.
Skype is much, much worse, I assure you.
Yeah, I actually was doing a chat with him and Brony, and the Skype, and as soon as I got on, I'm like, wow, I forgot how bad this was. Oh my god.
Several times it has clicked out on me.
Shut up!
Anyway, we got a question here for Mystery Boy Theater. I think this one is for the three of you guys here. Did anyone notice that Chronicle Books made a book for the Netflix original series Agretzko called The Agretzko Guide to Office Life?
The what now?
What?
I don't know what the question is. Sorry, DJ, you're gonna need to. My mouse died.
Rephrase that because I'm a total idiot.
He said here, did anyone notice that Chronicle Books made a book for the Netflix original series Agretzko called The Agretzko Guide to Office Life? I think they're saying that a company called Chronicle Books made a book for Agretzko called The Agretzko Guide to Office.
I have not heard of this. I have not heard of this, and I kind of want it.
I don't know what. I don't really watch Agretzko, but like these guys do. They like watch it. They watch it religiously.
Agretzko is really good. It was like a very pleasant surprise that kind of came out of nowhere.
Agretzko is more of a meme than it is a show, though. Like everyone just kind of just tunes in to watch. Her get frustrated and then scream death metal. That's basically the show.
No, that's the surface level. It's actually much deeper than that. It's actually like the most like realistic representation of adult life in a cartoon.
I do not experience that in my adult life, nor any other adult that I know.
Well, no, she uses death metal as an outlet to express her anger.
I'm talking about just work in general. I never met anybody or any adult that I have worked with had a life like her.
Well, I mean, she's just an office worker, but but she has to deal with like discrimination and stuff because she's a woman, and like office worker in Japan of all places too.
Yeah.
Again, no adult that I work with.
Yeah, because you don't work with any adult. You don't work with any female Japanese salary workers.
I do a couple.
I work for a woman.
Well,
she's my boss.
I work with a couple of females from Japanese in Disney World. Not really much any of them do that, but it's like, the show is much deeper. Then again, it's
So I'm saying by this show's more of a meme than it is a show.
I don't know.
No,
I mean, like I've seen.
It's really not like.
If you
Yeah.
like, if you want to see a show that.
Remember, folks, the people that made it retro are the same people that made Hello Kitty.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that, Jablonski?
The people that made a Gretzko are the same people that made Hello Kitty.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Sanrio's stuff is really good. There's a game I really like called Show by Rock, and he designed the bands in that as well.
I don't know, Teen. Use the iPad.
Anyway, going back to the con, because there was one person there that I want to meet. It was Paul St. Peter, the anime voice actor. Now, I know him from his work in Digimon. He was the voice of Wormmon and Leomon.
Yeah.
I attended his panel where apparently the day before, he gave these little scripts to a couple of volunteers, and the next day, the day I went, they were going to come back and actually perform, these little scripts.
Oh, I did that panel one time with him in Omni Expo. That was a good time.
Mm-hmm. The first person had to read, his character was basically like a mouse. He had to make sure he came off sounding like weak because he was going up against a rat. And he did it very well. Then it came time for the next people who were doing some sort of a PSA. These girls, they were bad, but they're not actors, so I can't really give them.
Oh my god, I remember that one. That was ridiculous.
Basically, the girls read, like, if you could not see anything and you just kind of, close your eyes and just listen, you can tell they sound like they're reading off a sheet of paper. And the last one was for a trailer. A fake trailer.
Was the first word of this trailer "in a world"?
That I don't remember. It wouldn't surprise me though.
Or Once Upon a Time.
I forgot the one that he gave me. I was like supposed to be like a schoolboy or something like that, and I was reminiscing something of my time. Like, I was like, I was born in a small town. Everything was bright and shiny, and it was a good time. But then it came.
And you say your dad tried to shove you into a giant robot.
No, there actually did take a turn worse. I'm like, then came that fateful summer where my life changed, and yeah, that was a fun time. That was a great time.
But but at the end of it,
my life got turned upside down.
If anybody had any questions, I had to ask him, like, what's your take on the unsavory side of Digimon? And he's like, well, what do you mean? And some guy goes, the lewd stuff. He goes, oh, well, if there's a paycheck, I don't care.
Okay, funny thing here. You guys, Justin, Zach, you guys play Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the thing with this character. He's the voice of Xemnas, and when you probably heard of this, like if it's like an acronym of the name, you can make it look like it says man sex.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things he used to do at his panel was when he realized that, he used to open up his panels and just started shouting man sex, and everybody in the audience starts chanting with him. So yeah, whenever he did that one time at Omni Expo, he just comes in and everybody just starts shouting man sex, man sex, man sex.
On the panel though, basically he was telling me he kind of sees himself as the red shirt of voice acting because virtually every character he voices ends up dying.
Well, Xemnas didn't die, but he technically.
But the various characters he played, like in Cowboy Bebop, died. Leomon died.
What are you talking about? He played one character in Cowboy Bebop, and he didn't even die. He was the guy on the. He was the. What was the name of the? It was Punch, the cowboy on that show for the bounty hunters.
I'm repeating what he said. Okay, you got a problem with it? Take it up with him.
I wouldn't want to take it. His philosophy is don't piss off Xemnas.
One shirt, two shirt, blue shirt, red shirt.
But eventually, I got to meet him at his autograph table. Got a few pictures because Evan already got me his autograph, so I didn't need it. But I told him this is why I was asking him about this loot stuff, and god damn it, there's some fucking echo again.
Echo.
Stop echoing. You're pissing me off. Okay, there we go. I told him the reason why I was asking him about the loot stuff is because I remember seeing a long time ago this manga of Digimon that did have loot stuff in it, but in the last frame was a picture of Wormmon holding a box of tissues, and the only thing I could think of is Wormmon going, "Again, did you masturbate again?"
Oh my God.
And he thought that was so
masturbating again.
are you masturbating again?
I actually have a video. I have a video on my vlog channel that's called Xemnas Meets Shrek, And because here's the thing, like whenever anybody asks him to do the voice of Xemnas, he does the same thing. He's like, okay, what's your name? He's like, and say like I gave him my name. He's like Evan. He'd say in Xemnas's voice, "Tell me, Evan, do you know who you truly are?" So I was at a panel and somebody said, I want you to do that same thing, but for the name I want it to be Shrek. And like he goes into the microphone, he's like, "Shrek is not worthy." And like, so he does the voice. He's like, "Tell me, Shrek, do you know?"
One of my favorite things that happened at a convention. This was back in.
I'm gonna link that to you guys in a moment. Sorry, go on.
Funny enough, I think it was like 2010, 2011 at Toricon. The guy that voices Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh yeah, Major Armstrong.
Yeah, Major Armstrong.
It's an Armstrong family tradition.
Someone asked about Edward Cullen because Twilight was popular at the time.
Yeah.
And he goes like, "I'm the only man that's allowed to sparkle."
Ho ho ho! Freaking Major Armstrong.
And I agree.
It says an Armstrong family tradition to be the only one that sparkles.
Some of the other stuff we got a chance to talk about, because I was a big Digimon fan and I never had a chance to talk to anybody from the show except for Steve Bloom, but that was at a major convention. It was Tampa Bay MegaCon.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I move things along. So I finally had a chance to talk with someone else from the show, and I told him like the first 3 seasons were great, but the fourth one and the latest one, I just couldn't really get behind. With the fourth one, the kids became the Digimon. They literally turned into them.
Gross.
And yeah, and he told me that he didn't like that either. He said the main reason they went with that route
is
because it was Shut up, let me talk. My
Sorry,
God.
I was just saying hi.
Was just to sell cards. Because now Digimon's always had a trading card game, but for the toys, they had these old Digivices, and in the cartoon, if they defeated Digimon, they would scan their data. It goes into the Digivice. This would make cards for that toy, and didn't like it. Because whenever you watch,
season 1, season 2.
Hey, Twilight, how you doing?
Season 3 was Tamers, right?
Yeah, 4 was the one where the kids turned into the Digimon.
Okay, I wanted to be clear on that one just because 1, I think 3 is the best one out of them all, and 2, later on in the season they actually do that.
Well, kinda. The kids kind of go into the Digimon.
Gross.
But the thing is, though, is that what was missing was kind of that buddy partner duo.
Oh God, the implications.
Oh, shut up.
I gotta get that soundbite for Brony Buck. By the way, Twilight X360, the guy who made us those plushies, is in the chat right now.
Howdy.
I made you guys those plushies.
Yeah, mine's up there on the shelf. I can get them, but I don't want to stand them up. Cruiser's reaching over, grabbing the Tylenol. Grab the Tylenol.
I have a new character.
I'm still not done, damn it.
Sorry, go on. Let them eat on that hype for a little bit.
But the other thing was with the latest one, Digimon Fusion, I didn't like either because they didn't digivolve, they just fused together. It was implications and all that. I get it.
They were lesbians with each other.
And even he said that that particular season was a mixed bag. There were 3 kids, only one really had a Digimon, and spoilers just in case. It ends with basically the main kid, his Digimon wants to become emperor of the digital world, and the final fight happens in the real world. They beat the guy, and the Digimon just goes back, goes, "See you later, Mikey. Thanks for your help. Okay, bye." You just had this big ass battle, and it ends with goodbye. It was so terrible.
What else you finish a big ass battle? It's an battle that involves a big ass.
That Digimon Try, these new movies that came out, did it right. So now I gotta find a way to see these. Jablonski, you make.
All right. So I have a new character. UOC because I just get bored easily.
Okay.
Sage Root.
Seadrew? What?
Andrew.
Sage Root.
Sage Root.
Yeah, a deer. That it has powers of an Umbrum because why not?
Cool.
Your new character is Beer. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, you
No,
kind of
a
timed out.
deer.
A deer.
Oh, a deer. Okay, this is why I don't like Skype. I mean, Discord.
Oh, yes, you finally said it. You
He
finally
said
the
it. He
truth.
finally said it. He finally
The
said it.
truth shall set you free.
He finally said it. It's canon. It's officially canon. He said it. Cruiser 2017. This is why I hate
18.
Skype.
18, you got it wrong. Doesn't count now
Yep,
anymore,
it
Evan.
counts. It fully counts. I'm throwing it down there.
But I got a lot going on this upcoming week.
What do you got?
There's Veterans Day tomorrow. Little sister is off.
Okay.
Her birthday is this Thursday. Friday, Let's Go Eevee comes out. So next week you'll see me with my with a new toy. And
Less I know about your toys, the better.
oh, it's a Pokeball. Shut up.
That makes it better.
That vibrates.
Yes. I got a bunch of stuff coming up on the weekend, so there's that too.
But yeah, I really don't have any interest in playing the new Pokemon game. Like, I'm sure it's gonna be good, but like, I have no interest in it. Zach, what do you think?
I don't know. I'm not really that interested because it's more Pokemon Go focused than
Kind of.
I've
regular
actually
Pokemon.
heard that there's a lot the post game stuff is more for the older fans.
Either way, it's just it's like people give Call of Duty a lot of shit for being the same game over and over again. You can say the same thing about Pokemon.
Yeah, but Pokemon has good story.
Yeah, hell, the last game, Sun and Moon, they actually added a lot of new stuff that differentiates from the original games.
Yeah, Sun and Moon gave me
Still the same
goosebumps how
thing.
good the
Catch 'em
story
all,
was.
That's it.
What?
It's still catch 'em all. That's it.
That's always been the whole point.
Yeah, that's been
Of
the whole
Pokemon.
point from the beginning, man.
Yeah, and it sucks.
It's it's like the trademark philosophy.
Yeah, get a new one.
That
I
doesn't
mean,
make
you
any
could say
sense.
that with every game. Every game's just like they just do the same thing with a new story.
You cut out there, Zach.
So you can say that with any game, really. Any game is just the same thing with a new.
Yeah.
You
And
cut
I
out
got-
at the very end all the time. What is he saying?
It's basically that every game is the same thing with a different aspect every time.
Yeah, but at least there's not like what 5,000 monsters I have to catch.
Yeah,
Well,
but
this
you
one they went
have
back to the-
do it.
Yeah,
not
I know, it's
required,
completely up
it's
to
just
you.
for fun.
Hell, I don't want to friggin' do not.
With this one, they went back to the base 151. So
Which I don't like. I don't like Gen 1. Honestly, I think Gen 1
Well-
people make fun of Trash Bag and Ice Cream. Gen 1 was still the most uncreative.
it was.
What was the base?
What are you
level?
talking about? Like which generation had the keychain?
That was the Gen
five.
5. Which I actually have a plushie of that character. The thing is, I actually like
Keychain.
I actually like Pokemon that are based off of inanimate objects, like Klefki.
Yeah,
My favorite.
the sword. The
Yeah.
sword in Gen 5 was like one of the coolest looking
Yeah,
Pokemon
and also
ever.
Cruiser. Just to give you a little thing about that character. My favorite, guess basically to sum up Klefki is my favorite image of all time of him. Jingle jingle, motherfuckers! I kill dragons.
He does.
Yeah, Klefki can slay dragons.
The
Any Pokemon
keychain is
can
the
be
Dragon
strong enough.
Slayer.
Yeah, but he's
Any Pokemon can't make him strong enough.
jingle jingle, motherfucker.
No, but now with
Jingle jingle.
that was until fairy types rolled around.
Yeah, that was the first time they were debuted, I believe.
I mean, seriously. I mean, you raise a Magikarp to level 100, you can take down a dragon.
If you have a Magikarp at level 100, it's not going to be able to do shit. But yeah.
No, I got whipped by a Caterpie with a focus sash on it.
Wait. Speaking of Pokemon, yeah, let's go back to old school moments here. Do you remember, like, when you're going through the like that bug maze, there was that one trainer at the very end who had a Weedle that could poison your ass.
Was that the last one that was blocking the path?
Yep.
The greatest Pokemon moment is Gen 2, Whitney and her Miltank.
Oh, Whitney and her Miltank.
The legendary Miltank.
The Miltank of Doom.
Yep. That took me like about a week.
The Miltank, yeah, me and the Miltank. I'm like, I finally beat it one time, but then my game ran out of batteries and I forgot to save.
Okay, a funny story with playing G1 with Pokemon when I got the game. Well, it's basically true. I think it's now safe to say that it's tradition that in every single Pokemon game you're going to get a Master Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta use it carefully.
I thought these things were going to be opened up later in the game. I didn't realize you're going to get just one, and I wasted on a Beedrill.
Oh yeah, I wasted mine on a Sneasel.
Me too.
My favorite, I like how Dorkly's
I wasted mine on a Weedle.
Dorkly made a short on that one saying, "You ever try to catch a Mewtwo with a great ball? You might as well throw an orange covered in Vaseline."
Vaseline. I loved that Dorkly bit because that was me. I was red and I wasted a Master Ball.
No, Pokemon hard mode. Try to catch the legendary Pokemon with a Pokeball.
I actually did. In X and Y, I did catch my Mewtwo with a Pokeball one time there.
I caught mine with an Ultra Ball, but I basically got his HP down to like 1 and put him to put a sleeping move on him.
Well, that's the other way.
After like 3 tries, it finally worked.
That was the thing.
How are you budging around?
That's the thing.
I have a Sylveon that I got from a Pokemon Y.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's immune to Dragon type moves. The 2 legendary Pokemons, the one that's on the cover and the other one after the game, both are Dragon types.
I still have my Blaziken from that.
So it's just I can have him just sitting there. He could take a beating, but it's like they'll go, "Oh, use a Dragon Breath." Nothing happens. Dragon Breath. Nothing happens.
Technically, it's a cougar, but yeah. Thing is,
anyways, what's really actually making me making these games, at least new ones that are coming out, making me pretty damn hyped.
I just thought about
because this is the remake of Pokemon Yellow.
Kind of, yeah.
Yep. No, it pretty much is. They're just adding in the Go mechanics.
Fun thing is that I was in the shower today, right? And I was thinking about Pokemon, and I was thinking to myself,
"No one know what you're doing in the shower, Evan."
I would assume it would be me cleaning myself, but basically
what I don't want to know that.
Waffle stomping.
Anyway,
everybody knows what that is.
I don't even know what that. Anyway, I was thinking about that. What would be the next new mechanic they would introduce in Pokemon? My first guess is, oh my god, the only thing I could think about is fusion.
That actually exists in the manga.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Dude, I remember that picture of like the dude who fused with Zekrom. It's the grossest looking thing ever.
Yeah, like isn't like the Pokemon manga like completely fucked up or something like that?
It can be.
Yeah, I heard it's supposed to be very fucked up.
Do a lot of dark stuff.
3 of the gym leaders work with Team Rocket.
Oh my god. Well, why not? In X and Y, one of the Elite Four is a member of Team Flare, so yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I'm willing to at least try the demo of the new Pokemon, if there's going to be one. I don't know if there is.
Probably not. It's already a week almost to the game, so.
Let's just face it. No team isn't gonna be any better than Team Skull. So basically, there you go.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
Team Skull made their mark in being the best team ever. I highly doubt they'll ever be.
Yeah, Cruiser. You're complaining about originality. Team Skull was a legit team in X and Y. They're not just like an over-the-top organization. They're a fucking street gang. Honestly.
I love them so much.
They take over
at you. It's like, hey kid, you flew here or Groot?
They're like doing this. They like ignore them when they first appear when they do this Team Skulls. Did you ever see the video?
I love them because they're just a bunch of idiots, but like
they're a bunch of idiots. But Guzma is amazing.
Yeah, my buddy Guzma. There's actually a video online of I think it was at like MagFest 2016 where all these Team Skull cosplayers like are like taking over the entire convention. They're like going through the con floor. They're messing with everybody, and they eventually get thrown out.
And speaking of games. League of Legends came out with a music video.
Okay.
Yeah, they're K-pop. They have a K-pop group
Fucking
now.
love it.
I'll be right back. I need a drink.
I've been addicted to it. And I love the only reason why it exists is to promote in-game skins. That's it.
Let's see now.
Go ahead.
Well, two other people that I met at the convention was Kuma, who we know from the gala, as well as Robin Adams, who played in SS Nami.
Oh,
also.
Robert Adams is here? Yeah, I thought he left for Japan.
That's not till January. Christ, I tell people this, and it never stays in their brain.
You're the only seen one.
Little
Yeah, I
Evan
kinda
sees
figured that
you.
out.
Little Evan sees you there, Twiley. Little Evan sees you. I like Little Evan. Yeah, I wish...
But,
Zach has his up, believe
I am
me.
the cruiser. I am the best character ever.
I am the cheese.
anyways, I have 5 days to beat. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee because on the 20th, Warframe comes out
Oh,
for
good.
the Switch.
And I finally beat Ukulele.
And was it good?
I will admit, the final boss got me frustrated to the point where, like, that's it. How do I beat this guy? Because his battle goes on forever. There's like 4 different times you have to beat this thing.
Wow.
But the one thing I thought that was actually kind of funny is that for those who don't realize, this game was actually something that was funded on Kickstarter. And, if you contribute a certain amount, you would have your name put in the end credits. Well, right before the end credits go, the character Yuka, the lizard, he just goes like, "Yeah, let's party," while everyone, sits through our massive credits scroll. And literally, it takes like 15 minutes to get through all the people who contributed, maybe even longer.
No, my favorite is there's a guy I'm subscribed to, and he did a speed run of he did a race of Mighty Number 9 where he was trying to beat the game before the credits ended because the credits are like an hour, like over an hour long.
Are you
Mighty Number 9.
serious?
Yeah, there's so many backers it takes like an hour.
I gotta look this up. Which is weird because Mighty Number 9 is actually a very dumb game.
Yeah, but it got so much money.
Yeah, Pro Jared actually. Let me see here.
Yeah, I've been working on
4
that games.
hours?
Huh?
What?
4 hours? Are you serious?
What do you think I didn't get Mighty Number 9?
The Mighty Number 9 credit sequence is literally 4 hours.
That's like all backers.
Okay, so here's the thing here.
And Ukulele, like I would see 3 backers with the same name.
Hold on a second here. I'm gonna look at the answer the questions here. We are gonna be talking about what I've done for the show for the next episode. So it's in a couple of moments. Just keep tight, guys. We're gonna be getting there soon. And also, Nerdy Chic Universe says Jablonski, my fiance plays Warframe. It's amazing. So you will like it and may be addicted to it.
I tried it on the PC. I didn't like it on the PC, but with Switch, I'm gonna give it a go.
Higgins did it, liked it, and he was like complaining. He kept playing until he was like ranked number 1. Clearly, it was a sign of depression. But
Well, now that
his ass onto the Switch version, so I can play with them.
I have the Ukulele, I can now finally get to Resident Evil 4.
oh, good. Resident Evil 4 is a good
Best
game.
one?
What's that?
The best one?
Yeah, I've heard Resident Evil 4 is a good game.
It really is. And I remember Josh Forcher, he made a video, a top 10 video of the most overrated games, and Resident Evil 4 was somewhere on that list.
Hell, the completionist just did a top 10 GameCube games, and Resident Evil 4 came in as number 1.
Yeah, and my thought is like, people hating something that's good or liking something that's bad doesn't make you interesting. It just makes you a tool, okay? What's that?
One of my favorite GameCube games is Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I like Shadow the Hedgehog. I think it's an okay game.
Yeah, but it just seems like people will either hate something that's popular or like something that's bad just to make themselves seem more interesting.
Yeah.
But when in reality, that's not the case. Shadow the Hedgehog, for me, I remember liking it when I was a kid. I didn't have any problems with it.
Yeah, I like Shadow the Hedgehog, and for all the people that narc on it, I still like Mega Man X7.
I tried it once. I didn't really get it. I used a Game Shark code to beat that game. Apparently, I learned that there's a rank above an S rank that you can get in each level. Apparently, it's just called Seriously, in the Game Shark code, it just said rank status. Every mission you get A rank. Every mission you get B rank. Every mission you get S rank. Every mission you get A rank. I'm like, what? And I tried it and it crashed the game.
Which, Resident Evil 4, obviously I played, on the GameCube when it came out. This was the HD remake.
Oh, good.
So, yeah. So, it's really actually cool seeing, the such fluid animation for this thing. Then after that, I got 5, which, as I said before, isn't really that much of a horror game, but it's still a lot of fun to play.
Is that the one where Chris Redfield can punch the boulder?
At the very end?
Yeah. YX!
Like, honestly, when you're that desperate, you'll do anything. So that didn't bother me.
I just love it. He's like, I can't push this, so I'm going to punch it really hard.
So stupid.
I love Chris. He's
So
just like I love that they give him just a footballer outfit.
So fucking stupid.
Again, when you're that desperate, you'll do anything. It's like saying please to a serial killer. The please is not going to do anything, but you're that desperate.
That's my favorite part about Resident Evil 5 is there's just a voice line of Albert Wesker saying, "You will give me an egg."
What? Are you
Yeah,
serious?
because you can ask your partner for like an item, but one of the items you can ask them for is an egg, and they have a unique voice line for that. So they have a voice line of Wesker saying, "Give me an egg."
Wesker says it?
No, you never partner with Wesker.
I think it's a DLC. It might be DLC or something. I know there's voice lines for Wesker.
I think this is it right here. Wait.
You will give me an egg.
You will give me an egg. Did they like change his
I want an egg. I want an M&M.
Want an M&M?
You want an M&M?
M&M. I'm gonna save this and make this into. I gotta remember to send that to myself and make that a new thing. All right, guys. Like I said, just give us a moment. I'll be talking about season 5 in a couple of moments. Just stick tight. But yeah, I still gotta finish Resident Evil 2. Can I also point out that the Angry Video Game Nerd did a review of one of the Resident Evil games?
Yeah, Survivor, right?
Yeah, Survivor. I played that there. From now on, I'm gonna be referring to the to the tyrant as the naked claw guy. From now on.
The naked claw guy.
Yeah,
of course.
Yep. That and he did another review for Virtual Highlight and Super Highlight, which went exactly as I thought it was gonna go.
Yeah, but Super Highlight, was so short. I felt like it was barely even a footnote.
Yeah, Super Highlight. When I heard he was doing Super Highlight, I'm thinking to myself, the nerd doing Super High. No, that doesn't make any sense. Super Highlight's one of those tactical RPGs with like the weight system, the food system, and it's like you know, you guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. I'm like thinking about the nerd. That doesn't feel like the nerd. Like if you want to see a good review of Super Highlight, just watch Pro Jared's review. He does a good job at that one, considering he knows his RPGs. As for the Virtual Highlight, I was actually warning Cruiser about that, saying I hope he plays Virtual Highlight because that looks like an absolute garbage heap.
Yeah, and I did watch the Pro Jared review of it. Essentially, it's just a remake of the first game.
Yeah, it's really dumb. Except it doesn't have the Indiana Jones theme. The guy, he looks around like this, Jim the Knight's like, It's like Jason Ruth when he's walking down the street.
Yeah, so I would say I had a good weekend. I barely even paid for anything. I basically just paid for gas. Aki got me in. There was catering for the guests, and I snuck in.
You son of a bitch.
You dirty boy.
I was even able to watch in her room, so I even saved money on there. So I gotta give a big thanks to Aki for everything she did, and hopefully I will not disappoint her with the interview. Because I haven't uploaded anything on the in a while because either a lot of concerts just don't come down here, or I just don't have the money. But I did ask the people at the hospital that I work for if there's a way I can make some more money, because I went from on average like maybe like 350 a month, 350 450 every 2 weeks to 350. So, I got to make more money.
More money, more problems.
More. Flaming more.
Depends on where you spend it.
You will give me an
Mike is hiding.
What? The mic is hiding.
The mic is hiding the kitty.
Mike is hiding the kid. Oh crap! Fucking. For some reason, my YouTube account like logged me out of my stream. That's weird. It switched accounts. So yeah, I'm gonna send a message to Twilight to Twilight360 because she's trying to ask me a question here about plushie things there. I guess now would be a good time for me to talk to you about hold on, I'm gonna send this thing to Twilight, and I guess then I should probably talk about season 5 because these guys are friggin' want me to talk about.
All right, yeah, we wanted to spend an hour talking about what's been going on with us, and it's been the last one talking about season 5, but you guys want to know, so we'll cut it short.
All right, so we'll be back to. There's really nothing that much to talk about. I've been first of all, the good news is Cruiser got his laptop fixed. I mean, emphasizing on how he's
$500 later.
How much?
$500 later.
Wow.
Well, it was $475, but with tax, $508. That hurt.
I can imagine. Anyway, it's funny because what I'm gonna say is that so yeah, he's gonna be able to return to recording. Hopefully, if his laptop lasts a little longer. But everybody's happy. Nerdy Chic Universe says, "Yay, Cruiser."
Thank you.
Yeah, I already had a script written out.
His laptop lives again.
Back from the dead.
I'm gonna have to edit the script
anyway,
because I had a really good idea going.
Because
Rise from your grave.
From what I was doing here, if you didn't see the Mystery Brony Theater Twitter, I actually have been working on the epilogue series for the end of every episode. If you don't know what haven't seen the uncut version of the episode, it's on shadedsightstudios.com. And what happened was I released one screenshot of you guys. I guess I could show it here. You guys don't need to tell anybody what it is, but I mean we know what it is, but we're gonna show you only on this thing because I don't want to like make my stream get crushy. I don't know what I'm talking about. I gotta scroll down. So yeah, I made this thing here. I had to make a new puppet for you know who, and yeah, this is on the Twitter.
She's on the can.
What?
It looks like she's on the can.
She is not on the can. She's on a stool. So this is gonna be taking place in Finn's house, and the robe she's wearing. I had to think to myself, what kind of robe would Finn own? So I looked up Adventure Time, and I modeled the robe after Finn's wizard robe. I thought, yeah, that's a clever idea.
Did you show Finn the pony?
No, I did not yet. I actually have to.
Because he'll get a big kick out of that.
I thought I gotta show it to him. It's really cool. I should send it to him and tell him check out what I made my character wear and see if he gets the reference. But yeah, it's yeah. So that character. So yeah, that's the thing there. If you guys recognize that character, you know who she is. You guys know exactly who she is.
I don't because I don't watch the series, but okay.
And yeah, so I was also doing some work on personal script lately with things like that, and I've come up with a couple of ideas. I'm trying to see what can go on. And yeah, Finn the Pony. If you guys didn't see the uncut version on shadedsightstudios.com, you should check it out. Here, I'm gonna see if I can link it real quick. Justin Jablonski, tell everybody a story.
Once upon a time, the end.
A true story.
Life sucks. The end.
What was the setting?
Space opera.
Yep.
That's a genre, not a setting. Come on, give me some specific. What holidays were coming up? Come on, man.
All of them.
That's actually something I remember.
All I want for Christmas is my one front tooth.
All of them.
Thank you for anybody who got that. When I doubt any besides us did.
Aside from that, like I'm still getting up all this stuff right there. So yeah, it's gonna be there. I'm putting the link to the uncut episode. believe it or not, that's going to be something I actually realized with our page, that I kind of did something wrong.
And that is?
Apparently, one of my biggest fears right now is that the streams we do every week is overtaking the other videos, that people are having a hard time finding episodes. So this is what's going to be happening. Like I said in the update video, the big update video I put on my channel, where I'm talking about the website and everything there. What happened is I'm going to be ending this stream at on the last Sunday of December, to which we're going to be moving the stream to Shaded Sight Studios channel, where we're going to be continuing the broadcast under a new name and new format. But yeah, you guys are welcome to go there. If you haven't subscribed to Shaded Sight Studios YouTube channel, just look up Shaded Sight Studios on the search bar up there and take a look there. But don't leave the stream. Don't leave the stream. Don't leave the stream. Don't leave the stream. Don't want to leave us alone. But yeah,
Don't leave us, you monsters.
It's worth mentioning that when I do move the stream here, all the archive streams here are going to be unlisted for a non-public viewing, because, you know.
We should probably start putting this stuff on SoundCloud.
Really?
Well, that's where every other podcast is.
Well, you know, it's like, that's why I liked it. But then again, I kind of like this format. I like looking at your faces and just doing that thing. When it comes to that, it's usually just, here's why, actually there's a reason why. When it comes to podcasts on SoundCloud, it's usually when it's two guys in the same room. We're not, that's usually the case most of the time. We're just four guys in four separate areas.
Well, no, I mean, Louder with Crowder, you know, they have like 5 people on their show.
Okay,
yeah, something like that.
Okay, so I'm one thing I want to bring up here is this thing I put on Twitter today. One of the things that's been, I don't want to, if I talk about this issue, am I going to sound like a prick?
I don't know what issue you're talking about.
The thing I was talking about.
The one that you brought up earlier today?
Yeah, in the chat room.
No.
One of my things that's been bugging me lately is we get a lot of people that watch the show, and we like our fans, we like supporters of the show, we like people who do things for us. It's good. We love the support. Just one of the things that's been annoying me lately is the same question, like, ooh, can my OC be in the show? Can my OC be in the show? Can my OB be in the show? And, you know, it's like, we got enough characters as it is to be keeping track of. Justin Jablonski knows he writes the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, but yeah, like I said, like, we got our whole cast planned for the entire season. Like I said, we're going to be thinking about, if anything comes up, we'll let you guys know if we need anything. But yeah, like, right now, we're not really looking for any more characters right now. So, yeah, I'm not trying to be a dick or anything like that. I'm just trying to, like, say that we kind of got ourselves planned out there. If we have any openings, we'll let you know. I'm going to light up my pancake candle right now because it smells like pancakes.
Yeah, we actually, don't get us wrong, we actually may come up with something here, people. You'll just have to stick around and find out. Matter of fact, we probably might be talking about it after the stream, when you guys aren't watching.
My candle smells like pancakes.
Have the power!
Like, no.
I have a plan!
Pretty much.
Yeah, I still have to get
Also, no. Here's what we'll do.
Gears of War. The snap. Is that supposed to be the Infinity Gauntlet snap?
Yep.
I don't get it.
Evan, I don't feel so good.
That's
Mr. Bernardi, I don't feel so
Mr.
good.
Bernardi. I want to see.
Funny thing, I got into my sister about that meme, but I've seen the movie, so I still find it funny.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
What movie?
Infinity Wars.
Infinity War.
Oh, is that the whole thing with the gauntlet and the DW?
No, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not.
My question is. My question is, how the fuck does friggin' like how do you do a snapping sound? How do you snap with the Infinity Gauntlet?
Yeah.
How does that work? It's a
big metal fat gauntlet.
It's a
literally. He has the reality stone, so he could do it.
No, that's actually a good point there. But still, it's a gauntlet. It's meant to not be able to like press your joints. It's two metal things. If he were to snap, the two metals would be there, and then like going. Then again, hey, why not?
Again.
I mean, if you think about it, he didn't really need to snap. He just kind of did it because it seemed cool.
No, that's how it's always been.
Why do you have to snap with it, though?
Snapping just sounds dramatic.
Yeah, it's like
Discord does it all the time.
I just want to see Thanos go like.
No, this is how I see it. How it actually happened is that he used the reality stone to make the gauntlet be more like a glove,
Wait, the Reality Stone or the Infinity Stone?
Reality.
The Infinity
Okay.
the Infinity Stones are all the stones. That's just the name of the stones, like genre or whatever. It's the type of stones.
Yeah, the reality. I easily just see it's like, okay, yeah, reality stone makes sense.
Oh my god! Like, hold on, I want to give something here. DJ Silverwing finally brought up the question that's been bugging me. Yeah, I did post the glyph in the and in the Twitter as well. If you want to try and crack it, you gotta watch the episodes and look carefully. Like, they're hidden all over the place. Hell, the trailer has one that's in like complete plain sight. And if you actually watch my
Okay,
update video,
but perhaps, Evan, you can at least tell them how many there are per episode.
like yeah, in the update I say it's like 3 to 4.
No, you need to give them an exact number, dude.
It's like 3. It can't.
You said 3 or 4. Which one is it?
Technically, it's like 3. It's if you want to go into a technicality, it's technicality of 3.
Because the thing is that
because there's technically, I mean, physically there's 4 because the theme song has one that's kind of like hard coded on there because it's on like the bulletin board, but you know. Then again, like that's the thing. That's why it has to. I can only say 3 to 4, but like yeah. Side note: do you ever notice? I mean, like they're hidden anywhere. Where again, they're like there's gonna be some that are gonna be hard to find, but other ones that are gonna be like friggin' obvious. I mean, yeah, this one was a kind of abysmal one. By the way, did you guys see that rock that that friggin' what was the name of the troll in that episode? Friggin' Maurice McCarthy or something like that.
Don't know, but it's the one.
Maurice.
If you want an audio cue, just listen for the time when I go, all in all, you're just another rock in the wall.
I will say that I did tell here's something you should flock to. If you guys know what's her face? Who's the pony that's half pony, half mermaid? Frigging you know what I'm talking about? That pink one. Freaking
G4 or G1?
No, it's a bro in the fandom.
Oh, that I don't know.
What's her name? I gotta look this up. Her name is freaking Ripple Effect. She knows where one of the hard ones are, and she says, "You're a fucking asshole." So yeah, I will admit the one I put there was actually kind of difficult, but yeah, I'm trying to look out more. But yeah, I'm not gonna make them completely obvious, but yeah, if you look through the episode, you'll find there. But yeah, if you hear the rock in the wall cue, that's there. What was that from, by the way?
Pink Floyd's Another Brick in the Wall.
I wouldn't know that because I'm not a Pink Floyd fan. I respect them, but I'm not a fan. I can't understand their music.
Why I'm the music person.
Yep, I know you're the music person.
There a stand based on Pink Floyd songs?
What did you say?
Is there a stand based on a Pink Floyd song yet? Probably is.
Ironically,
I don't know any Pink Floyd songs, so I couldn't answer that question.
Yeah, ironically, the friggin' Cruiser is the music guy, and he doesn't watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. One of my favorite things to do is I like to send Cruiser stands from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm like saying, okay, what's the name of this character? And I blew his mind when I said this character's name is Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath is cool.
Then we got next episode is gonna be Sex Pistols.
Oh, Sex Pistols is gonna be in this? Is in the next one?
Yep.
Yeah, the next episode is title is named after his stand though, and the sub it's like Six Pistols.
Like there's one called Metallica and it's just called Metallic.
Yep.
Yeah, seriously, Cruiser thinks that Agretzko's a Mimi anime. You clearly have not watched. JoJo's coming in saying, "Hold my beer."
Yeah.
I mean, in episode 5, Giorno fucking drinks piss out of a teacup.
Yep.
Well, that sounds lovely.
You gotta see what he does though to enjoy it. My favorite thing in that episode is where
and wasn't Air Supply in the last episode?
No, the last one was
Soft Machine. Was it
Soft? No, it was Machine.
Or was it Kraftwerk? Or I can't remember what.
It had the name Machine in it. Sticky Fingers was in it. Friggin' Moody Blues was in it. Frickin'.
Let me bring up my good old classic list of stands.
You just have one on hand. But yeah,
yes,
like
he does.
I go to this page so often. If I type in the letter J, it's the first thing that comes up.
He's the gay one.
Soft machine.
Are you talking about Giorno, you freaking derpy? Oh man, Giorno's not gay. He's awesome. He's God. Anyway, basically one of the things that was, what was I gonna say? Like I don't know if it was JoJo related or not, but like one of the things I wanted to do was it was something with Cruiser I wanted to talk about that was music related. I forgot what it was though. I don't know. The only music stuff I've been hearing mainly this week, aside from JoJo's Bohemian Rhapsody. Other than that, then yeah.
So, I thought you would be hearing Christmas music by now.
Oh yeah, that's right. I should probably tell you guys. I went to go see that Grinch movie. I saw it in 3D. By the way, I want to show you guys. These were my 3D glasses. Look at how small these things are. Like
that looks about right.
Like I literally feel like I could shatter these things, but still they fit.
Oh, and I see a pincer.
But yeah, I want to point out here that I did see the Grinch movie, and honestly, it wasn't that bad. I thought
I do know that.
I got my ideas going, Evan. Thanks a lot.
Well, honestly,
I know John Bailey, the epic voice guy, did not like it.
Well, I thought it was harmless. It was one for the kids. If the best way I could describe it is, if you want to see, is the original is basically the more abridged version of this one, and this one's kind of like the full sequence, because like I thought there was some creative stuff in there. I mean, like people in audiences seem to like it.
The latest movie I saw, at least on DVD, was actually Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Oh yeah, you said that was okay.
I wanted to see that so bad.
I heard it.
And you know what?
I heard.
It's actually good.
Yeah, I heard people say it's okay. I mean, it's
because for one thing, there is a lot of heart that's in. I will admit though, there's a moment there where I thought the Teen Titans, with the exception of Robin, were acting like dicks. But I don't want to spoil anything for Jablonski. But it made me see Teen Titans Go in a different way. It's essentially Teen Titans Go is essentially the Adam West version of the original.
Fair enough.
That's basically what it is. I mean, say what you want about Cartoon Network playing it way too much. You can criticize that all you want. But as far as the show's content goes, that's exactly what it is. It's the Adam West version of the original, and you can get some laughs out of it.
Yeah, Teen Titans Go actually does have some like actually really good episodes, like the one where I think it was like Beast Boys trying to like write a song for a tarot or whatever. Like that's actually like a really heart-touching episode.
Hey, at least
apparently Raven watches a show called Pretty Pretty Pegasus.
Yeah, it's kind of old there. I was wondering. I was actually gonna wonder, like, are they gonna include that in the death battle against Twilight Sparkle? Because if so, that'd be hilarious. No, they didn't.
I still think one of my favorites is Trigon in a sweater vest.
Oh yeah, and he's voiced by
in our Cruiser.
What's up?
I did see the Crime Alley scene from that movie. That is gold.
Oh, from Teen Titans Go?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
I mean,
like this big smile on his face.
I mean, honestly, I have not. I tried watching one time. This was like a long time ago, and I just don't watch it because I thought it was boring. But other than that, like, I'm probably I'm not gonna go in the hate group. I kind of didn't really like the turn on it, but like I'm not gonna make any judgments. I haven't seen the show. I just didn't really have any interest in seeing it in general. So yeah.
Okay, so then wait, Jablonski, are you aware of the stinger that happens at the end of the credits?
Yes.
Okay, so you know what it is.
I know what it is. I know what it's leading up to.
Derpy, what did I just get through saying, man?
What?
Look at in the chat room. Derpy says, "Evan, can I be in the next episode or whatever?" And I'm like,
to be fair, this person probably didn't hear what you said.
No, he was on there. Anyway,
he could have stepped away from his computer, dude.
Yeah, true. Anyway, guys, if you want to start asking questions, go ahead. We'd love to answer. We like to answer questions, especially Zach. Zach likes questions. He also likes pictures of Sonic, more or less people dressed as Sonic. So yeah.
It's leading up to Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be like I think it's either a thing on the DVD or it's going to be its own DVD.
I love the reveal too, like the fact that there's a static image coming through the screen, and you see and hear them, and Robin goes, "We found a way back."
Adult Swim is going to pick it up. I just know it. They need to finish the series. They ended it.
Dude, if they did like what they did with Samurai Jack and make it like actually like edgier and like more mature, that
would be cool. Speaking of concluding a series, a trailer dropped this week, a couple of days ago, for a new Scooby-Doo movie. one
Oh,
of
gee.
Oh, yeah, the 13 Ghosts.
yeah, this one kind of hit me out of nowhere. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot about that. It's gonna. A long time ago, there was a Scooby-Doo series called The 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, which I think they're employed by some guy. I think he's voiced by like Vincent Price or something.
Yeah, he was.
And they have to capture these 13th ghosts. And from what I'm remembering, they never captured the 13th ghost. And this movie is basically them being summoned by Vincent Price, being voiced by the guy who voiced Brain, obviously.
But here's something though that's quite coincidental.
I'm not done. I'm not done.
Okay, go ahead.
So basically, this movie, essentially based on the trailer, is Mystery Inc. is trying to retire this time. They're like selling their stuff. They sell the fucking Mystery Machine and everything. And then out of nowhere, Scooby and Shaggy get this call from this crystal ball from that Vincent Price dude saying like it's time to capture the 13th ghost. And Shaggy's like, oh fuck, fuck, it's that time already. And like, so yeah, it's basically the final episode of that. And I want to know if they were going to bring back that one character that was in that series. It was Shaggy, Scooby, Scrappy, and this generic girl and this kid. I think his name was Zippy or something. I don't know. But
now what they need to do is they need to do a return to Ghoul School.
I want to return to Ghoul School. I want to see like I said, I want to see Netflix throw Zombie Island up there because I want Cruiser to see that movie so badly.
That's my favorite one.
I want to hear.
I like Cyber Chase.
Cyber Chase, really?
No, they had like 3 good ones. It was
Cyber Chase is
Zombie
the weakest.
Island, Cyber Chase, and the Witch.
The Witch's Ghost. Like I remember. What about Alien Invaders? That was a good one. Not to mention, in Zombie Island, I want to see a screamo cover of the song "Terror Time." That song deserves a screamo cover. You can convince me all you'd like. It's just fact. Okay.
Anyway, you said this thing was called The 13th Ghost?
The 13 Ghosts, yeah. That's the series and
Okay.
the movie's called The 13th Ghost.
Okay, hold on. There was a horror film called 13 Ghosts, and in it is Shaggy himself, Matthew Lillard.
Seriously?
Yeah, I find this incredibly odd. Like, this has to be a coincidence, or someone is creating a good in-joke.
Maybe. Well, then again, the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo series came out in like the early 1980s, I believe it was. So.
Come on, kitty.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't know when the 13 Ghost ones. Okay, so guys, if you wanna, Teen Lana, it is question time. You guys, if you wanna ask questions, go ahead.
Yes, mailbag.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Friggin' Nerdy Chic Universe said Jonathan Young should do a cover of Terror Time. That would be awesome. I would love to hear him do a friggin' screamo cover of Terror. If you see Jonathan Young at any convention, I want you to fucking look him in the eye and say, I want you to cover Terror Time. It has to be done. I want to hear a screamo version of that song. I want to play it badly, but I can't for copyright.
I could probably message him on Twitter.
Yeah, right. Like you can get in cover with that. He's probably not going to do it if we get like a cover. We should just make a petition. Jonathan Young should cover Terror Time. Okay, we got a question here. This is going for everyone. Do you all like the old generation? I don't know. I find the old generation of kids to be a little bit outclassed. You know, guys, what I'm talking about with their jump ropes and their hula hoops and their bell-bottom jeans.
No, we're talking
boots with the fur.
Are we talking about ponies?
No, they're talking about pretzels, Cruiser. Of course they are. That was the joke. Anyway, Cruiser, I guess Cruiser's already said his thing on it. He said you said you respected the old generation.
Well, actually, what I want to do is I want to create a mini-series called Pony Positives, where I will find at least 4 legitimately good things about the previous generations. It's basically like the show Positives by Re-Rez.
Why specifically 4 though? That's what I'm.
Hold on, I'm gonna finish, man. But Re-Rez, or the guy who makes it, Shane Lewis, has given me complete permission to basically make a pony version of Positive. And I want to use the show as a chance to kind of bridge the gap between the old fans and the new fans, because whether you like the old series or not, we would not have Friendship is Magic without them. And I want the fandom to actually embrace the old voice actors fight to PonyCon.
Okay, so Zach, what do you think about the older generation shows that we've watched? Would you say that there were some that were actually pretty good?
I mean, Yeah, I feel like I like them because they all have kind of like a different like kind of taste to them. Like the first one it didn't feel like the third. I don't like the third one. That's the only one I don't like. It's because it's like they try to make it like too like girly.
Yeah,
and
they
it's
like
kinda
straight
weird.
on, like the third generation, without a doubt. Cruiser, can you agree on that? They basically straight on go to the demographic, to the certain demographic in Gen 3.
And then I think Gen 2 is like Gen 1 and 2 are like they're very co-ed. Like they feel like they could appeal to boys as well. While like Gen 1 has this like kind of adventurous like fantasy feel to it, while Gen 2 has this kind of like down to earth small town feel.
Yeah, it kind of like had like a 90s sitcom show vibe there, kind of like one of those, like, the best way I could describe it is like when you look like at shows back then, like friggin' what was that show that Kirk Cameron was in? Frickin' Cruiser, what was that show that Kirk Cameron was in like the 90s? Fucking
Who's Kirk Cameron? I've heard the name, but I don't really know much about the guy.
I don't care. Okay, that's your answer. I fucking love that answer. Who the fuck is Kirk Cameron? Okay,
He was on Guts.
Jablonski, what was the name of that sitcom he was on? What was the name that friggin' what was that sitcom that fucking Kirk Cameron was on? Fucking
Fuck, I can't remember the name of it.
was it a Disney?
I know he was on. This thing I can't remember. Actually, you know what? This is what we can do.
I'm gonna go with Cruiser's answer that I have no idea who the fuck Kirk Cameron is.
It's like Ozzy Osbourne when he was asked that first time about Justin Bieber. He's like, "Who the fuck is Justin Bieber?"
Justin
He was on Growing Pains.
Growing Pains. That was it. Like whenever I watch Gen 2, when it goes to the town, like I always get like a Growing Pains kind of like feel to it, like one of those like old timey houses in the neighborhood. Everybody knows each other, whatever. It's kind of like you know, it's like you ever seen those shows where the neighbors live in that cul-de-sac area, not Ed, Ed and Eddie, but like the neighbors in the cul-de-sac area and they just know each other.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Modern Family kind of thing, but like
it's very like a 80s and 90s thing. It's just like the little small town where like everybody knows each other.
Yeah, some of the music in there's really not that bad either. Like I heard that, like that one song, "Sweet Music." I love that song. I sometimes hum it to myself once in a while. It's not too bad. I mean, Gen 3, I only like it because of like the laughs and everything there. I will say up front that this season, I do plan on proposing us rewatching one episode we watched in the first season. I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but it's one I want us to revisit very badly, and I want Zach to see if he remembers everything. But
is this some, or do you just really want my reaction?
Nick,
Score pen.
That was a dumb
Well,
shit.
anyway,
but yeah,
I actually do have DVDs of the previous generations, though. I do, in fact, have the movie, the complete series from G1, and there's a lot of talk about whether or not My Little Pony Tales is G2, but well, some people say G2 didn't have a series; it was just the toy line. But for me, yeah, Tails is G2 because it's a completely different setting and story.
We got crap about that when we did our first G2 episode. Like, you know, that Tails isn't G1. I'm like, fuck you. We actually did a gag on that. We were like saying, Fincher was like saying, you're watching your first G2 episode. He's like, don't you mean G1? And Fincher's like, shut up. Anyway, get in the theater and watch it.
Guys.
What's up?
Especially, Evan, did you check the CFB group? Because we're on Stardust.
Are you serious? What?
Ah!
What?
I'm not gonna post his name. I'm not gonna like share the name, but here's a picture.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
This is a picture.
Are you serious?
Wait, Mystery Brony Theater is on Stardust?
Are you fucking serious?
Hold on, I got the Stardust.
I know we have an
like...
IMDb page that someone made for us, but really?
Is it under Mystery Brony Theater?
Where's Stardust?
Yes, it's...
Holy shit, we are. Evan, he's not lying.
I'm opening Stardust right now. Did we really reach that part of fame? I know we haven't. I know somebody. I know somebody. I think it was Higgins made an IMDb page for us. Oh my god.
But yeah.
Are you fucking serious right now? All right. Apparently, if you guys wanna check,
If you guys want to react,
if you guys want to react to episodes, just get the Stardust app and just react to it. Apparently, it's not updated because they only got up to season three's the charming birthday. But other than that, then yeah, that was it.
but,
Okay, now I'm going to talk about something completely different.
Okay.
My thoughts on the latest Doctor Who.
I have not seen it. I haven't been able to see the new season.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm not going to talk about episodes here. I'm going to at least talk about at least Jodie Whittaker's performance as Doctor. As the Doctor, I buy it. She does come off as the Doctor. She has that, fast wit. She has that timing down. So I give her that. But as much as I was praising her, I have to admit, John Bailey, again, the epic voice guy, made me realize there is a flaw with it. So, Jablonski, if you don't want to hear this...
Hold on. Is it spoiler?
Jablonski, when I do this, it means it's over, okay?
Okay, Justin,
let me just ask.
That's what you want to do.
No, I'm going to talk about, the one flaw that John Bailey told me about this new Doctor that I think he's right about.
If it's not show spoiler, it's okay.
Okay, yeah, it's not a show spoiler.
Spoiler, he is Groot!
Okay.
Okay, basically, the thing that he told me was that basically there's nothing really special about this Doctor. The only thing that's really different about her is different about him is just the gender swap. That's really it.
Spoiler, light is Kira!
And I realized he has a point because while I definitely buy her as the Doctor, she does remind me of like Tennant and even Eccleston in some ways. Because again, the fast wit, that sense of humor, and the timing.
My God,
There really isn't anything special about her other than just the fact that it's a woman. He has a point.
My God, if my dad was still awake right now, he'd probably, and past this room right now, he'd probably be running in here and shouting into this microphone, I like Doctor Who before it was cool! Cool, Fifth Doctor was the best!
I used to see the old episode.
I will admit, my favorite Doctor is the one with the scarf. Frickin', what's his name? Frickin' something Baker, whatever his name was. Tommy Baker.
No, Rick Baker. That's the special effects person.
No, Tom Baker.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Tom Baker. I actually have been punching myself in the face because I missed out on getting an autograph from him twice. It was. But yeah, bear in mind, I'm not. I respect Doctor Who, but I'm not really much a fan. Yeah, my dad. Whenever I bring up my dad, just keeps bringing it up. Thank you, Nerdy Chic Universe. She confirmed it. It was Tom Baker. But whenever I bring up my dad, just looks at me in the eye saying, "I like Doctor Who before it was cool."
The only old school Doctor I've met was Sylvester McCoy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and honestly, I thought his outfit was the cheesiest because like everything that he had, everything he wore had a question mark somewhere on it.
Oh yeah, was that the fourth one? I
don't think so.
It was weird because
Nerdy Chic, you get on that.
whenever you watch like the old school Doctor Who, it looks like something like it has like the same frame rate and look of a soap opera or like a sketch comedy show. It's like weird. But yeah, it still has that science vibe to it. My favorite thing is the Fifth Doctor's reaction to when he sees his face in the mirror. He's like, "Nah, nose is off track. Nah, nothing's perfect." Everybody has the Troy Baker scarf. My fiance dresses as Tom Baker's Doctor. Even has the Jelly Babies and the scarf. Oh yeah, I think I remember him at Mythicon. He actually did the dance on Mythicon 2 during the opening ceremonies. The seventh Doctor is the one with the question marks.
I also did see Rick Grimes' final episode for The Walking Dead.
Cool.
Now, spoilers, anybody?
Who cares?
Well, I don't know if Justin Jablonski watches the show.
What show?
Walking Dead.
Just watch season 1 and you've watched literally every season.
I did think now, in case you're wondering, did he actually die? No. There is, in fact, a backdoor entrance should he come back. And turns out they're making 3 Walking Dead movies based on his character.
Oh my God.
You should pull a Kenny from the video games.
What?
Kenny from the video games. He in in the first game it seems that he dies, but then he comes back in the second game.
Oh my god. Like I'm like waiting for the day Walking Dead finally finds a way to get our characters into space. That's what I'm waiting for one day.
Well, hey, if Sharknado can put a shark into space.
Wait, what?
If Sharknado can put a shark into space.
Did they really go to space in Sharknado?
Yep.
Oh my god. I'm glad I stopped after Sharknado 1. Anyway, like, that was the thing, like, has Walking Dead ever once... If Mystery Brony Theater did end, how would it be? If it ended, this would be a good representation of it. This is a switchblade.
But anyway, Evan, what were you saying?
What was I talking? Oh yeah, did Walking Dead ever do that dumb trope of being at the carnival with the creepy clowns?
No.
Oh great, they didn't stoop to that low. Then again, you guys have played Left 4 Dead 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Left 4 Dead 2, it's like one of those survival horror team games. We should play it sometime. It's really cool. Get Left 4 Dead 2, it has both games in it. There's a carnival level, right? And there are zombies that are clowns, and whenever you hit them or shoot them, it can activate their red noses that make them squeak, and then all the zombies will hear it and come after you. It's really actually a pretty good mechanic. You hear that? Valve was being creative with zombie clowns before zombie clowns were zombie clowns. I don't know. I don't even get the concept between evil clowns. Evil clown. Like, clowns are just guys who just want to entertain you and have a good time. But no.
I never understood why people have a fear of clowns. I don't get it.
Well, here's the thing. Like, basically back then there were some, like, things with, like, I think the makeup was, like, based on old, like, dark magic folklore or something like that. That and the incidents with Gacy and as well as Stephen King. That's actually the two highly voted things that caused coulrophobia for the most part. Or otherwise, it's just freaky looks. It's kind of like when you, like, look at, like, an old Disney ride attraction. Like, the best way to look at it is, like, when you look at, like, a creepy face that's not meant to be creepy, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it still looks creepy as an audience, like, ugh. I guess you can see that there, but, you know. But, yeah, like, anyway, DJ, to answer the question there, if we ended Mystery Brony Theater, I would end it, like, quite literally. I'm going to say up front, I know how to end the series, and you would never guess how I do, but that's a discussion for another day.
Evan sends you all a bunch of
vortex.
My character, it ends when me and Zach finally kiss.
Or yeah, basically, Evan circumcises himself, and
Okay, your audio cut out after Evan circumcises himself. But I don't want to know what you said there. I want you to just leave it there. Let's just leave it there on that one there.
Yeah, when Evan circumcises himself at the end.
The end. Do. Cannibal Holocaust theme. Oh my god, I wish I could play that there. Like, I always used to freak people out there. You ever listen to the theme for Cannibal Holocaust?
I've seen Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah, the theme song is actually really good, though. It's, like, nice and peaceful.
So,
I'd play it for you, but I can't because of copyright.
Films,
Wait, what?
for those that haven't heard, I saw Tusk.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's just...
That is a weird movie.
Honestly, I've seen weirder, but then again, I've been a B movie schluck for a while.
A B-movie schlock.
Well, schmuck, I should say.
Just use the word schlock. No one uses the word schlock in a while.
I don't know.
In a while. Is this a real song? I don't know. Bop, bop. But yeah, like, to do everything there, it's just gonna be like one of those funny things there. Hey, it's Rainbow Trot. Rainbow Trot. I like your OC. How you doing, Rainbow Trot? Look at Rainbow Trot's profile picture on the chat. It's beautiful. Everybody look to your right. Everybody look to your right. No, your other right, Cruiser. There you go. Look at that.
I don't see it because I don't have the chat on.
Just look there. It's right here. You don't just see it. It's like right next to you. It's the one at the very bottom. Rainbow Trot. It's like a rainbow.
I don't have YouTube open.
It's called making an illusion, you imbecile. God damn it, Cruiser.
Which one? So I would have to point this way?
Yeah, you'd be looking that way.
Okay, so finger is right at the chat.
Yeah, you're looking at the chat that way.
Hey, quit touching my profile icon.
Yeah, even his profile picture icon is looking at it literally, like quite literally. Whenever, if you guys have watched these streams, I occasionally look over here to look at the chat. I look over here at Jablonski and Cruiser up. Whenever I talk to Cruiser and Jablonski directly, I always do this. I always look at them up there in the corner.
Person I'm pointing at sucks.
on my screen, it's you pointing at me, but on the stream, it's you pointing at.
Pointing at what?
So on my screen, it's you pointing at me, but on the stream, it's you pointing at Ev.
Yeah, basically, on my screen, Evan's there, Zach is there, and Jablonski's over there.
Jablonski's up in the air, Jablonski's underground, Jablonski's in the submarine, and he's dead.
I'm everywhere.
Jablonski, get in your hair.
So I'm
well, anyway, I will say this. As far as all of you who want to have your in the show, literally, though, I'm not kidding. When this goes off the air, I am going to talk to Evan. We may have a way for at least maybe a few of you.
Yeah, we just got to give the pitch to Jason and see if he approves it. That's all we got there.
Yeah, so, like I said, we have a plan, and when it's finalized, we're going to I have an idea for a clever way to reveal it. And Evan still has a fidget spinner.
Fidget spinners are awesome, though. It actually, believe it or not, the fidget spinner thing actually did help me. It actually stopped my nail biting problem. And I've had this nail biting problem for like almost all my life. It was actually really cool. I mean, yeah, I kind of picked the pinkies, but you know.
I have a new friend.
Your right hand doesn't count.
What is that? What is that?
It's a little, you know, the little ninjas that you would get at like a fun center.
No.
Not really. What's a fun center?
Think Discovery Zone, Chuck E. Cheese place like that.
Oh god, I remember those places.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Discovery Zone was the best. They actually had a slide that went into a ball pit.
I know, right? Anyways, there's one near where I live.
A Discovery Zone?
My favorite. No.
I was about to say what the
center.
I was about to say what the fuck.
I goddamn wish, but at the same time, and I actually pointed this out in a group. Like, you guys are saying you want Discovery Zone to come back. You know your fat asses won't fit inside the...
Yeah, why would you want it back? I experienced it when I was a kid, and that's all I needed to. The only thing I remember from that was this one slide that had, like, the rollers on it.
I remember that.
Yeah, it felt like...
there was a place that I actually thought was better than Fun Zone, Discovery Zone. It was attached to a movie theater. It was called Funscape.
Oh, Funscape. I think I actually... Where was that at? Where was that at?
Rochester, New York, near Eastview Mall.
We had one that was in Brandywine, Delaware, where I actually have a couple of tokens from that still.
It had everything that Discovery Zone had. It had a mini golf course.
It had go-karts.
I don't remember go-karts. I don't think they had go-karts at the one that
we had go-karts.
We had a 4D theater.
What did it play?
Huh?
What did it like play some like generic movie or something like that
You had like the Escape from Dinosaur Island or whatever. They had a luge simulator where you would
a luge
where it would show.
Wait,
you know those things. You know those things where you they have skateboards that you sit on.
You know what? I'm actually going to be honest here. I heard Rouge Simulator, so I'm going to assume it was a simulator about you being a bat from Sonic the Hedgehog. That's all I'm going to say.
That had very nice tits.
She did not have very nice tits.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't. Tits are hairy, man.
They're very unproportioned. Her tits are like the biggest part of her body.
That's right. She looked like a...
But yeah, that was like the one thing that topped Discovery Zone for me.
See, when I was a kid, there was Discovery Zone, Explorations, and Willie the Hippo.
What? Wait, what was that last one?
Willie the Hippo.
Willie the Hippo was a location?
Yes.
Well, then again, Chuck E. Cheese is technically a location, but then again, people call it Chuck E. Cheese's, but yeah.
Yeah. So can it?
Willie the Hippo. I remember there was this,
It was probably just a local place.
Yeah. Willie the Hippo, a local place. There was an ad here for a place called Birthday World, and their mascot was this generic bear. And I remember the local commercials. I could actually find it on YouTube where they had a song. They're like, "Party with the bear at Birthday World." And it's like, my favorite thing is there's a group shot of the kids out front of the building, and there's just this one little girl in the front that's like looking around like, what the fuck? And it just shows it's like one of the creepiest things you'd ever see. I gotta show it to you guys afterwards. It's so dumb. Hey, look, Higgins is in the chat. Yay!
Oh, I saw.
Everybody, let's flip him off.
I saw a hellhole got revived. So.
Oh my god, everybody say hi to Higgins. Everybody say hi to Higgins at Pianara. Higgins, the guy who was formerly a Mystery Brony Theater commentator before Cruiser came by and saved the day.
So, Higgins, how you liking life where you are now?
Ooh, that was harsh.
What?
Up yours, Bernardi.
Higgins. I would add, only reason why I would say cathode is because Burnbot can't move.
What?
It's something he mentioned that I mentioned in a Discord chat.
Well, you're gonna explain it now because we're in a Discord chat and we're live. So yeah.
Okay.
The world doesn't even sound real. It sounds like a made up fucking thing.
I gotta look it up for you.
You guys know about Hot Deity Demon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
He has a show called Brain Dump, and he has a little CRTV that he calls Burnbot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
he asked me who would win, Burnbot or Cathode.
Okay.
And the reason why I said Cathode was because Burnbot can't move.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna do this here just because Zach can't believe this, and only one person remembers this. I'm gonna show you guys the commercial. I'm gonna share my screen and just share it with you guys. If that's okay with you guys.
Sure.
Because Zach just said this doesn't sound like a real place. So yeah, I gotta kind of prove him wrong on that one.
It just sounds like the generic, like, made up thing.
Yeah, right?
It does.
It's like, you gotta look at it. It's so stupid. Oh my god, my mouse has not been charging this whole time. Are you fucking serious?
Okay, I can't get this out of my mind, but earlier when I said that, like, part 2 of the Gen 2 of, like, My Little Pony is kind of, like, set in a small town feel and all of that, I just keep thinking of, like, Gen 2, but it's part 4 of JoJo. There's just, like, a David Bowie pony who is just killing people.
Actually, that's
a David Bowie pony. What?
You have to watch JoJo, man. Just watch fucking JoJo.
Yeah, the villain of part 4, he looks like David Bowie.
He does look like David Bowie in his character, and he likes to date hands.
And his stand is named after fucking
Killer Queen.
Queen songs.
Yeah, it's Killer Queen. Killer Queen.
Killer Queen, Sheer Heart Attack, and
Another one Bites the Dust.
Bites the Dust.
I
was actually watching part 5, episode 5, part 5. I'm sorry, episode 5, part 4. I actually kept pointing this out to Zach saying, hey, Mista was introduced in part 4. I mean, episode 4.
Yeah, I said that to one of my JoJo friends, and he was just like, they did him dirty like that, didn't they?
Yeah, the funniest part is that I actually like this one sound clip of Mista saying cheesecake. It's like, cheesecake?
Hold on. Okay, I have to put your screen on full.
Yeah, you guys gotta see this. This is ridiculous. I looked it up when I was there. Ronald McDonald.
Fugo freaking slams Narancha's head into the table.
Yeah, I can't really get over the fact that Narancha's a boy. I can't look at it the same. And oh, there it is right here. So this is ridiculous. The moment it comes in, you're gonna go like, holy fuck. Okay, you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Here we go. Look at this commercial. It's ridiculous.
Party with the bear. Party with the bear. Fun with rides and games. The bounces are insane. The food is never lame. The parties are the best. Less expensive than the rest. So be a daily guest.
Wait.
So party with the bear.
Yeah, she's right there. She's right there. Look, she's like,
I'm not convinced that's real. Like like I see something like that and I half expect it to turn into a creepypasta.
I don't know, but apparently, according to Yuchi Sin here, it's the best local commercial I've ever seen. So here you go. It's funny because when I saw that online, I was like, oh fuck yeah, I want to find this on YouTube. And yes, that was just something.
Party with the bear.
My only thought.
I expected it to turn into a promo for Five Nights at Freddy's at any point.
I think there might be
I was
comments.
expecting that too.
I wouldn't be surprised if there were comments on it or something like that. So yeah, you're gonna have that grain there. So just for
bear before it devours your soul.
that's the thing. It's like party with the bear before he fucking comes up and kills us. It's not party with the bear.
No,
It's
those kids
party
aren't. Those kids are kicking one, and those kids are hearing. They're screaming for their lives, and two, those are all his victims.
But yeah, there's that sane girl in the very middle bottom that's like looking around like, what am I doing here? Huh? I'm not even kidding. She's in there. It's like so funny.
The bear hasn't gotten her yet.
Bosco the bear. That's his name, Bosco the bear.
We have a dog named Bosco, but he's an idiot.
Bosco was the name of the.
My
I wonder.
friend has a dog named
Wait.
Bosco.
Wait. What if it's a
And he's
reference?
also an idiot.
If it's a reference to Evil Con Carne? Because you know Hector from Evil Con Carne from
Yep.
Grim and Evil, he had the bear named Bosco.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. So yeah, that was it. Apparently, according to that, and like I said, apparently that guy's description is saying it's the best local commercial I've ever seen. But yeah, I was vacationing here in Florida, and I like saw that. I'm like, as soon as it's over, I'm like, YouTube now.
Yeah.
Party with the bear. Freddy Fazbear. That's the band. Party with Freddy Fazbear.
His food is never lame. Just like a low baritone black guy. Dude.
Once it said that bit, I'm like, okay, they're in self-denial.
Well, it has the building has a fucking roller coaster in it, so I'm pretty much set there. Is that even still a place? Let's see if Birthday World is still a location.
Yeah, let's all go party with the bear.
Okay. If Birthday World is a location, I'll make it a promise. I'll go there. I'll buy it, and we're going, and the four of us will go there. Jablonski, you have to come up here. I will pick up Zach. We all go to Birthday World for one day, and see how long it takes for us to not step out of the building. So let's take a look. Birthday World. Florida.
Yeah, even Higgins is saying it's just like next time I'm in Florida, will you go to Birthday World with me?
Actually, nope, it's not available. The first result I got was Orange Florida World, which sounds like if orange people exist, that sounds like a real racist thing.
Orange
Yeah.
people.
Orange. That's
Everyone's a bit racist.
Orange. I want the mascot got to be friggin' what's the guy from Code Geass? Friggin' Jeremiah Gutchwald. I want to see Jeremiah Gutchwald's.
Well, I've heard Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Yeah, he was a good friend of mine.
Good.
I know something funny too.
Yeah.
I got to see Three Dog Night in concert.
What?
You what?
The artists for that song, I got to see them in concert.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Who was that?
Three Dog Night.
Three Dog Night. Yeah, I always thought it was Elton John for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, because I saw it was, you know how casinos usually do free concerts.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of my concerts were that I've seen were from either casinos, radio, or in a little hole in the wall venue.
Oh my god. Someone said here, if I doubt Birthday World would allow grown adults into a children and parent friendly park. Okay, that would be the plan here. I would be the adult.
Okay, Evan, you look the youngest, so you get to be the child.
Sweet.
That I don't know about because I don't know what Zach looks like. I've never seen his face.
Zach's face changes on a daily basis. One time he has long hair. He kind of looks like. One time we went to a bowling alley. It was me, Cameron, and Higgins and me. It was probably the only time the entire cast of Mystery Brony Theater was in a building, and Zach was there with Cameron, and he looked exactly like Geezer Butler.
Okay, so this is how this is how.
Zach,
it's
you know
go.
what I'm talking about? That's when you had the long hair and the
Evan, Sparrow,
mustache.
You're gonna be siblings.
Does that mean Zach has? Does that mean Cruiser's my dad?
Zach and Higgins are gonna be the uncles.
What if Zach wants to be my little brother and Cruiser's my dad? You look like my uncle.
If Zach has long hair and no facial hair, he could be the sister.
Yeah, but then again, whenever I get a picture of Zach, in one of the Mystery Brony theaters opening, he has long hair, and another image he has like really short hair. One time I had to drive into his friend's house, and he looked like friggin' Zac Efron. It was like weird. Zach is like, I'm like convinced that if I were to look at Zach, the next time I see him, he'd be like Chinese or something out of nowhere or something like that.
Honestly, I could see that.
Oh my god, we broke our stream. Our stream connection just went into the red zone.
I am the man of many faces.
Danger zone.
Oh
I have Ozzy Osbourne glasses.
Yeah, it's like there. It's like when you look at there, and except do you look more like Geddy Lee or Ozzy Osbourne? Either one's cool, so yeah.
Let's see here. What else is going on?
But Stacy's mom.
It's got it going on.
Yeah, she does. If you know what I mean.
Does Stacy's mom got it going on though? Does she truly do?
I doubt it because one-hit wonders.
I'm gonna look that up. Like that is the real question. Does Stacy's mom literally have it going on?
I mean, that kid definitely thought so. Have you seen that music video?
You wanna know something? I'm gonna look up.
There's a part of the music video where like Stacy walks in on him as he's like about to freaking jacket to her mom.
I'm gonna look up the mom of Stacy, just for the full purpose to see if she does have it going on. Google.
Button's mom does.
Images.
Well, here's the thing. She likes.
I'm gonna hit the first image. I'm gonna hit the first image.
Way before Nirvana.
She knows.
She likes U2 and Blondie, and when there was music.
Okay, here it is, guys. Here it is.
Her two kids in high school just tell her that she's uncool.
I'm not looking at it.
She's just preoccupied with 1985.
I'm not looking at it now. It says she knows home stress. Meet the mom. -- Stacy. So the first image. Let's see.
I also heard her number was 8675309.
Oh, shut up, Jablonski.
Well, Stacy's mom is Jenny. It all makes sense.
Was that a PT reference?
No.
Yeah, she kind of does got it going on. She actually kind of looks like friggin' Scarlett Johansson, honestly. Looks like Kim Possible.
Nah.
Yeah, so Stacy's mom does definitely got it going on, I guess. And because the second image I got is this really is a buff pregnant woman.
Everyone seems to be like. It seems like almost every con I go to nowadays, someone is cosplaying as Kim Possible.
Kim Possible.
Yeah, because one, it's an awesome show, and two, it's getting a live-action movie.
That'd be cool.
And because she shows a little bit of the stomach. Yeah, that always helps.
It helped with JoJo.
Unstoppable is the best character ever.
Yeah, he is. Did you get the other reference I made earlier?
Which one?
The one where I said she likes Springsteen, Madonna.
Yeah, shut up.
Yes, we got it. That joke went on for too long, man.
I don't care.
It's like when you go there.
That song is so stupid.
It's okay. Well, the uncensored version is pretty good, but yeah, I kind of like it. I like 1985.
I personally like High School Never Ends from them.
Who sang
From
it?
Bowling for Soup?
Yeah.
I remember the lead singer of Bowling for Soup did a Sonic song one time.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Nate Wants to Battle did one for Beyblades recently.
Oh my god! Like he did the theme song for I think it was Sonic Unleashed.
Wait, hang on. Wasn't there like what was it? Fuck, what? Like there was like an anime. I think it was that one, the one where it goes about like Zodiac or whatever, and it was like I think one of the openings was like a cover of like a song by Bowling for Soup.
Knights of the Zodiac.
Think?
And I ran so
yes.
far. Yeah, that was Knights of the Zodiac, man. It's like when
yeah, it was a cover of "And I Ran" by I think Bowling for Soup.
Is that who sang it? Cruiser?
What's up?
Who sang the song "And I Ran"?
Flock of Seagulls.
Flock of Seagulls. What?
I still find one of our friends.
Saint Seiya, Bowling for Soup, and I.
one of our friends actually recorded a video. This was years ago, of him chasing a flock of seagulls while singing that song.
You ever seen that one of there was this one obscure Chinese anime that was on Cartoon Network. It had puppets in it. It was called like Wulan Warriors. Wulan Warriors. I think it was so dumb because they changed everything. Like Sean Shamel is using the Goku voice. It's so fucking.
It was like Derpy asked something. Yeah, sure. I'll be your. I'm your bro. Let's hang out sometime, my dude.
My dude.
My dude, so.
Be excellent.
Now we do have to ask you guys here an actual question. All of us out there. There's one thing that Evan has been asking for you, Pete, and you have not been doing it. I had
Cruiser.
Recording reaction videos of yourselves.
Cruiser, you're actually Cruiser. Stop! You actually kind of broke out there. You have to repeat that.
We have a question for all of our viewers, and this has been breaking poor Evan's heart.
It has.
Yes. How come you guys have not been recording reactions of yourselves watching our show?
I've gotten a couple of reactions, like friggin' that Jake guy did a reaction to the recent episode, and yeah.
See how much you're tormenting him? He's breaking down and crying on the inside.
You're pointing at Zach.
You're over here.
No.
For me.
Yeah, but they're seeing you pointing at Zach.
Darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, you're tormenting all of these people.
Okay, not once are you like pointing at me.
Where are you, over here?
No, I'm the other way. I'm basically go back to pointing at Zach. Go back to pointing at Zach. No, Zach.
Hey,
Go back to pointing at Zach. Okay, now lower your finger about 45 degrees. That's 90 degrees, you idiot.
Well,
thank you. That's me. That's me. What everybody's
Evan?
seeing there.
Evan, Higgins says to you with love that you're a gay loser.
Yes, he is.
Yep.
Yeah, we have actually been in talks about. Yes, we have actually been in talks about having someone else make an appearance, a toaster.
What?
He's going to tell us that he's trans appliance. He identifies as George Foreman.
What the hell are you
That is an actual joke that I came up with. One of our good friends from the gala, Brian Rosander, his OC is literally a toaster. So,
Really?
yeah, so I thought it'd be hysterical if we had him come on the show as the toaster and say that he's trans appliance and identifies as a George Foreman.
Well, here's the thing though. I identify as an attack helicopter. My pronoun is.
Anyway, like, yeah, guys, if you can't record a reaction, it's fine. People are taking it literally, man. I mean, like, if you can't do it, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good, man. You don't need to do anything for reaction.
Well, now that we have something on the Stardust app.
Cruiser, your remark is actually giving me kind of some negative responses here.
Well, you wanted people to react.
No, I gave them an option to react. I didn't demand them a reaction saying if you want to react, go ahead.
Well, now that we're on the Stardust app.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there you go. Seriously, who the hell?
If you have a smartphone, you can do it.
I don't know. Higgins made us an IMDb page, I think, but I don't know. How he did it, I'll never know because I think IMDb costs a lot of money.
To put your actual face on?
Yeah. Yeah, I will say up front that speaking of nostalgic stuff, I actually found this Christmas movie that I used to watch as a little tyke. And it was like one of those Golden Books Christmas movie, and it just shows like stock footage of stuff while like friggin' Christmas songs are playing. They actually
I want to make for like certain holidays. I want to make traditions. My new Halloween tradition is playing Ebe. I actually did on Halloween, and my Christmas tradition I want to make is to watch all of the other reindeer.
Oh, that's a good movie. I like watching the Rankin Bass movies, especially Little Drummer Boy. One of the things I do want to do is I like to go on Gary's Mod on Christmas time and go on the Christmas maps and just look around at the creative stuff people come up with. I mean, that's the thing. Like last year when it comes to December. I mean, once Turkey Day goes by, I'm going to be putting on the jazzy Christmas music again like last year. I'm also going to be decorating the tree in front of you guys. One thing speaking of Turkey Day, I will admit, I'm going to confess step forward, 12 p.m. on Turkey Day Thanksgiving, Mystery Science Theater's Turkey Day Marathon will be playing. And we're going to try and see if we can, I'm going to try and get on there as Mystery Brony Theater, so look out for us or me or whatever. It might be, I can't tell you when, but I'll keep you posted on the Twitter.
You saw the video that I tagged you in, right?
Yes, I didn't see the
The
video.
18th, the 18th they are doing it.
The 18th?
Yeah, because the new season comes out on Thanksgiving.
Are you serious?
According to the video, from what I understand, yeah.
So
You might have to double check.
that's gonna be a problem. Well, shit. I guess I can't make the Turkey Day celebration. Fuck. Because that's gonna be an even bigger problem. We're gonna be streaming during that time. I have to take another look at that. That can't be possible.
Yeah, that's just from my understanding. So
I have to take a look at that again.
I
There's
could
no.
be wrong.
Why would they do it during that time? That would be. They wouldn't. If it was being released, a release date, I would have known. Like they would have told us months in advance. Man, if not, then I'm gonna be
unless
very.
unless that was their announcement.
Yeah, that can't be their announcement. That I would not see them doing that. I would not see them.
What's the next season number?
12, I believe. I have to look around there and take a look before the... Okay, guys, that's the buzzer. Yep. We've moved on to the final 5. This is the moment where we like to share our final thoughts on stuff there. So, yes, as for this time, I'm going to start off with, as usual, Cruiser. Don't start yet, don't start yet, don't start yet, don't start yet, don't start yet. Don't start just yet. I have to look for the thing. Where's the... Okay, there we go. Cruiser, your time begins on the final 5. Go.
Okay, now, as Evan said, I now have my Mac back. So I'm going to finish up my final video from ConStar's BronyCon Edition 2018. And then after that, I need to work on the interviews from the pit interview I did with Aki. And now that Will is back, perhaps I can now finish up Hoof Rock. I got to get lines in, essentially.
Is that it?
Yes, it is.
All right. So with that done there, we got next up we got Zach. Zach, you will be giving us your final 5 thoughts. You're beginning right about now.
Yes. Cat. Whatever Just's catchphrase is. Drugs.
Stealing my phrase, boy.
Oh my god.
That's a palate.
So does that mean it's counting? I mean, you forgot yours last year, so...
Drink your school and smoke.
Okay, so,
okay, so there we go. So that's the deal here. Jablonski, you begin.
Okay, so I have a few little things going on. I'm trying to get through the rest of this week. And before Let's Go Eevee comes out, then I'm going to be tied down with that until Smash Bros. And when Smash Bros. Is out, then I got my move to worry about. Oh, and Evan, I was right. It is coming. The new season is coming out on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Wait, what? Yep, I'm looking at it right now.
Yep.
Shit.
New season of what?
Mystery Science
Mystery
Theater.
Science Theater.
Fuck. Well, that gets to my final 5 moment, I guess. This is kind of bad because I wanted to...
Oh, and also, remember to drink your motherfucking drug.
Oh my god. Alright, my turn. Well, great. Now I'm ending this thing completely upset because I... Hold on. I have to... Let me just... I have to wait for this thing. I'm kind of upset now because this weekend I was going to go to Claremont Comic-Con that week. That day. Fuck. So what are we going to do now? Guys, what does this mean for us?
What are you so worried about?
Well, here's the thing. The Turkey Day celebration is a Mystery Science Theater tradition. They do it every single year where they take the best episodes or some of the best episodes of Mystery Science Theater and they like do a stream online and like air them. It began on TV, but then they carried over to streaming in 2015. So yeah, we kind of should play a big role there. There is one thing we could do.
I don't know.
It might be a little bit of a late time there. I do have to go to a con that weekend, but I might not be there all day. So what if it's still going, we could I don't know if we could do it for I think it might be copyright. I was gonna say we should do a video reaction to it, but
Maybe we could do our own.
our own.
We can just riff on stuff.
What do you mean, like we show our own Turkey Day celebration?
Could.
The Mystery Brony Theater Turkey Day celebration?
Mystery Brony Theater Gobble Day celebration.
No, it has to be Turkey Day.
Gobble Day
It's going to be Turkey Day.
Gobble motherfucker.
Want to know something? That might be a good treat, actually. I think I know what we can do. There's been something I've been wanting to do for a long time. What if... What? In honor of Turkey Day.
You said there's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Kill yourself?
Shut up.
No, I was going to say get laid.
I've been laid a lot. Anyway, what I was going to say is, what if we do an episode where we actually do commentary over Whirl?
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that for a while. Friggin', we can meet you and Zach. We can go and watch Whirl. Maybe we can get Bright Idea on it. I can sit there. Or we can do separate things there. Like the cast does it one, and then like the background, like the technical advisors do it. Like me and Jablonski do a cover over it, or like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, we could do like a double stream or something like that. One for me and Jablonski, and the rest for the cast. Well, Jablonski did have a voice in there, but yeah, so we could just do it for everybody. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I don't know if I'll keep you guys posted of whether or not we're gonna have a stream next week. But it's gonna be kind of debatable because like I love the Turkey Day celebration. I'm going to a convention. This is gonna be a problem. So I'll keep you guys posted. If we don't do it, then we'll do a Turkey Day stream after Turkey Day where or Thanksgiving, whatever you friggin' newbies, hipsters want to call it. We'll do a thing where we talk about the friggin' we'll do a commentary track over Whirl. Zach, you in for this as well?
Perhaps.
Seriously?
Should we do it over Twitch though?
I don't know if I can access that, but
I can access Twitch. There is the Shades I Studios Twitch page, but I can always just do both. But you know, here's the thing: when you do a commentary track over something, there, it's you watch the episode on mute. That's the tradition.
Yeah, of course.
It has to be on mute. So that way, because you don't get distracted. Either way, it would make for a good video in general. Maybe we could just record something outside and then post it that day. Do it
Either
live.
way, the commentary track sounds like a good idea.
Everybody says do it live. All right, I'll talk to Bright Idea. So if we don't do it this weekend, we'll do it next weekend. So next time you see us, we'll be doing a commentary track over Whirl as a separate stream.
Now, I believe I am working next weekend, though. So if you don't mind waiting, by all means, let's do this. Let's party.
Sunday the 25th, we will do it. Sunday the 25th, we'll be doing a thing there. Next weekend, we'll see what happens. I got a con to go to, and I'll see if I can catch some of the Turkey Day celebration. If not, then, hey, the whole thing's going to be on YouTube. Can it be on YouTube? I'm going way over the clock for this to figure this out, because I'm actually, as you can see, I'm kind of paranoid about it. What the hell? One of my suggestions was that Angry Video Game Nerd Netflix thing. So let me put that there. I'm just going to put on the title card while I figure this out there. Ready? Go. In the meantime, and while we're doing it, then I'm going to have Justin Jablonski here start singing in the background the theme song for Bianco Hills from Mario Sunshine. Ready? Go. That's Isle Delfino. I said Bianco Hills.
I can't remember that one.
It was... What was it? Do 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 do. You ever see that JoJo thing where he's holding the lighter and then Mario Sunshine comes by and puts it out?
Yep.
That's cute. Arrivederci.
Someone actually put there's a new trailer for Smash Ultimate where the banner comes to life. Someone overlaid that with "Don't Stop Me Now" by Queen.
Nice. Funny thing is,
and it works.
Oh my god, I'm actually legitimately kind of tricked out like here. Why would they do it a week early? That's so dumb.
I think it's in that way. It's not in the way of the premiere.
Is the premiere there?
Yes, it's the premiere of season 12 is Thanksgiving because this year is the show's 30th anniversary.
Oh my god.
Hey, so you know.
Well, maybe next stream we could probably just do it where we watch it. Let me see if we can do the whole. I remember last year they were doing that one thing where I don't remember this guy makes a joke about Steve, so the entire episode where it is. So the entire episode in the chat we're just making Steve jokes, like we're just making movie titles with inserting the name Steve, and then Santa Claus comes on and I'm like, oh yeah, fuck yeah. Let me see. Turkey Day 2017. I hated how in the end they trolled us at the end.
Oh yeah, that was
Still on
hilarious.
the air?
Fuck, it's not live.
Are we
So...
still on the air?
Oh fuck, we still are. Fuck.